Alrighty. Let's go do our job. Good morning. I heard yesterday was taxing. Could you give me a full report? Oh, wow, cutting straight to the point as always, huh? Mr. Murdoch filled me in on the basics, but I'd like to hear about it from you, as you were actually on the scene. Understood. So here's what happened. They gave Kalika a detailed report on last night's orbital shutdown. I see. It was sent anonymously to Mr. Cassius. I knew it had to be something dangerous. The guild is interested in this too, so do keep on working with the professor. Of course we will. We'll give you a report right away if we find anything. It's a new day, so there might be new quests, but there is not any new quests. I thought the phrase was gonna end sooner. This is the second game in a row where you go on the wrong side of the elevator and no one says shit. Escalator. Because I started Star Ocean privately because I figured I would never actually get around to playing it.
Is it possible for
even though I've been trying to figure out a way to play it for content, eventually I've given up and I'm like, I'll play it privately. Boy, is that game stupid. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Good morning. Last night's blackout caused quite a fuss. I've been swamped with complaints all day long. People sure are harsh. It's not like any of this is your fault. Our apologies, Mr. Murdoch. This whole incident is our responsibility. Oh no, don't worry. You kids got nothing to apologize for. These kinds of accidents do happen every now and then during experiments. Mind you, in Professor Russell's case, it's more the rule than the exception. Speaking of the old guy, is he here? Oh yes, he's been here since early morning. He's just buzzing about this. I'm sure he could use some help, so you should go see him right away. He should be in the workshop on the 3rd floor right now. The workshop on the 3rd floor? Got it. We'll head there right away. Yeah, I'm curious how things are going too. I guess I could have looked that up. Oh, Tita, wait a second. Yes, what is it? Please make absolutely sure the professor doesn't do anything too extreme. If something like the blackout last night happens again, we'll have to suspend all experiments. Okay, I will. Please excuse us, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah. So I guess they are used to blackouts, but usually it means that somebody fucked up. So that's what the panic was for. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. Another failure. I don't remember what his voice was. Hi, Grandpa. We're here to help. Tita. Oh, and you two came too. We're kind of curious. So, what are you up to now? As you can see, I'm attempting to cut through the frame of the Black Ornament with this machine. That's proving to be quite the challenge. How exactly? Seeing is believing. And boop. Whoa, what's that? It's a circular saw. It's made out of a special alloy that can cut through almost anything. Oh, then it might... I mean, it seems like it might if the pulse didn't shut off the power, right? That said, it is very underwhelming for it to be made of a special alloy that can cut through anything. To have that introduced just in time for it to not work. That's like my least favorite trope in anything, is introducing, like saying the thing right before the opposite of it happens to build up something else. Like, if you're going to do that, have us be introduced to the alloy earlier. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter in this case. I'm just talking about tropes I don't like. Not again. This is basically what happened last night, but on a smaller scale. It seems that this... hi, I'm up here. It seems that this black ornament has the ability to shut down any ornaments trying to interact with it. It appears to work on all kinds of ornaments, not just the lights. Oh, but Grandpa, won't it spread like it did last night? Great point, my dear. It seems this orbital shutdown spreads to other active ornaments within a specific range, which is about 5 ARG. That also means that if there aren't any active ornaments within that range, it won't spread any further. Oh, is that how it works? Of course, knowing that still doesn't solve the problem. We can't look inside if it keeps shutting down the machine. This is quite the predicament. Hey, can't we just, cut it with manpower? You know, determination and a bit of violence. We can't do that, Estelle. The special alloy cutter didn't even make a scratch, remember? Oh, good point. How about a fire? We can chuck it into a furnace and watch it melt. Oh no, that'd ruin whatever's inside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the look. I wasn't sure if that look was like, wow, look at this dumb, look at this dumbass, or whether it was like, oh, actually, wait a second, that might actually work. What? Like, we can melt it down? No. The biggest problem we have is that it uses orbital energy. We can modify the machine to run on something else. Fucking what I've been saying since last episode. Modify the machine to run on something else? Is there even a way to do that? There sure is. It's called an internal combustion engine. An ICE. It's the part that they're still allowed to upgrade as long as they have a duo. Everything's in terms of F1 in my brain. The type of machine that generates energy by burning fuel. The concept has existed for a long time. It's far less efficient than orbital engines. Okay, so that does answer my question about orbital energy and how stable it is and stuff. But we should be able to get a little machine up and running. I didn't know an engine like that even existed. I see. So now I understand how you got the idea from the word fire. But, Grandpa, I've never seen an internal combustion engine unit anywhere. I believe there's an old research unit somewhere in the central factory. Oh, and we'll also need to get fuel for it. Fuel? You mean oil? No, it must be a highly combustible liquid called gasoline. It's also used as a solvent. I believe there's a decent supply stored here. Yes, this might work. Alright, let's start modifying the machine. I'll help you, Grandpa. Is there anything we can do to help? Obviously not any technical stuff like Tita. Perhaps you could fetch me the internal combustion engine and gasoline? They're a bit heavy, but I think bracers are strong enough to carry them both. Okay, leave it to us. An internal combustion engine and gasoline. Got it. Can you tell us where they might be? Did you forget where they were? Where they are? Afraid so. Oh, come on. Mrs. Stell, the operations room might have info on where to find them. Operations room? It's the room on the 5th floor. The orbital calculator is in there. All the information about the central factory is recorded there, so you should be able to find where the engine and gasoline are. Wow, I never knew a place like that existed. Okay then, we're counting on you. Really now? Okay, fine. Let's just go to the operations room already. Okay, come on. It's on the 5th floor. Yeah, we're done with you. I wonder I don't remember anything called steel feeling that way, but I wonder if like that kind of engine's gonna play a part in future games. You know, get into that versus like this magic thing and like the pollution versus whatever orbal instruments do. Wow, check out this room. So techie. Looks like we've got the right place.
Oh, hello.
Sorry.
I don't recognize you two. Do you need something from the operations room?
I'm Travis, by the way. The technical supervisor here. Pleasure to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here because Professor Russell asked us to look up something.
Professor Russell? Oh no, not again. Don't tell me he's gotten into trouble again.
Again? Man, no one here trusts that old dude, huh?
Well, he's undeniably a genius. After all, he did invent the Capel system. But he's also one endless headache. Now his granddaughter, Tita, she's a hardworking sweetheart.
Say no more, we get it. But don't worry, it's not such a big deal this time. We'd just like to know where a few supplies are stored in the central factory.
That's all.
Yeah, that's easy. All right, let me show you how to use this computer.
This cylindrical device here is the orbital calculator, the Capel. Orbital calculations are everywhere nowadays. They're even used for things like airship navigation controls. The Capel is currently the world's fastest information processor and has incredible versatility. It can handle everything from structural integrity calculations to information searches. And so, to look up something, we first switch the panel here to search mode. This sends an orbital signal through the wiring and accesses the memory orbit. Memory orbits contain large amounts of quartz that can manage light-based information. That way, you can easily pull up any information you want. Easy peasy. Does that make sense so far?
Yes. Yep, totally. Wow, Estelle, impressive. It's such an advanced technology that I'm struggling to follow along. Okay, I lied. My bad. I'm completely clueless. I mean, I feel like I followed along okay, but if you asked me to repeat it back, my brain would be empty. So I actually kind of get it. Of like, I did follow that explanation, but the second it's not being explained, it's out of my brain until it pulled out. No, you don't have to memorize how the mechanism functions. I'll switch the mode so you can try using the panel yourself. You should get the hang of it soon. The orbital calculator Capel system. Central factory. History. In the sovereign state of Lemon, returns to the kingdom liberal, and faces public skepticism. That was 1155. I forget what year it is now. Forms a partnership with the Zeiss clockmakers. They established the Zeiss technical factory. Okay. 62. All right. So within the course of a decade, it's already like building bridges and like a predominant thing, and now it's 20 years later. 30 years later. Interesting that it's just generalized history, it looks like. It's like 50 years later. All right, yeah, where do we find this? Sorry. Units in possession. We only have one and we're gonna use it. Maintenance Chief Gustav. So I have to find where that is. Ornament Production Factory.
Right, and we have a couple of those. Oh, Orbital Automobile. All right, we're looking for Maintenance Chief Gustav. Seems like you found what you're looking for.
Wow, this thing's like a magic treasure chest. The orbital calculator is far more advanced than I could have imagined.
I heard Professor Epstein, Professor Russell's mentor, was the one who originally came up with the idea. But only Professor Russell could have actually brought it to fruition.
If only you could be a little more level-headed. As they say, ideas doesn't give with both hands. By the way, a mechanic Nate called Gustav is responsible for the engine, right? Happen to know where he is?
Maintenance Chief is in charge of the landing port too. You should find him. You should be able to find him there. I figured we'd have to ask around to different employees about where to find him, but it makes sense that this guy, Supervisor Travis, would know where he's at. So, yeah, that tracks. As for the gasoline, the Orman production factory is in the basement of the central factory. The staff there should be able to help you with that.
So we can get the engine unit from Mr. Gustav at the landing port. And the gasoline in the ornament production factory in the basement. Thanks a ton, you're a lifesaver.
Don't mention it. Come back if you need anything.
Whew. Thank the goddess I didn't break anything.
Don't say that, you're scaring me. Still, the Central Factory's technology is incredible. And it's amazing to think this might become commonplace someday.
Man, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it does have to be wild to be like where a bunch of like basically the industrial revolution's happening, but like
Oh,
right in
so
front of you.
good.
Do I really want to use a +4?
Yeah.
I made up my mind.
Oh, hey, I just needed the one more on that, hey? I'm gonna get a head start. I don't think I unlocked it for most of everybody else, but I'm gonna get a head start on it for her.
Please come again.
Oh, I guess she is technically with us, so can we... Oh, it looks like the answer to that is no. Oh, or maybe yes? Looks like the answer is actually yes. Yes. Alright. And I don't think I'm making an action 3 for you, if I'm going to be completely honest. It says I have 5 of them. Oh, but she already has it equipped. That's the issue. Just me not paying attention. Alright, so it has to be one of those. What about a mute blade? That does +3, similar to this. That only gives me fire and speed. So actually, maybe instead of EP, I should find one of the mixed ones like this. Because that gives us earth and wind. So I'm just missing. I do lose the clock up EX as well as anticept all. But I still get regular clock ups. This gives me earth and wind, so I'm just missing water. And actually, I might be able to get water fire from this. Right? Like a sapphire shield. Which will give me a little bit. Yeah. that kind of spreads out what we got here. That gives us all the different ones to start with. I'm not like particularly speedy, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh, are we not able to make a cast 3? We found a cast 3 but aren't able to make one? Is that right? Strength plus 5? I mean, strength I think has to go to our girl, but or his hits everybody on the craft, so I'm gonna give it to him actually. But if I realized that that was an elixir and not a different thing because I just wasn't paying attention.
Good.
Yeah, so I can't make a cast 3 yet. I just happened to find one.
Please come again.
Shame. Oh, that's right, basement. Can I ask you something? What's up? They explained that Professor Russell wanted them to bring him gasoline. Gasoline, huh? I think we had a few tanks in the back of storage. Let me make a quick call. This is Faye. I got a favor to ask. We've still got some gasoline from Calvert, don't we? Right. Pour some into a can and send it over, yeah? Make sure the can's small enough to carry. Thanks, I owe you one. All right, just hang tight. They'll send it over right now. Send it over? Whoa! It's here. So this is gasoline? So that's what you meant by send it over. Pretty impressive, huh? This conveyor system doesn't only move products around. This baby also connects to the whole underground factory. Wow, that's super convenient! It was another one of Professor Russell's ideas. It used to be just another simple transportation machine. But after the old man got his hands on it, he turned it into something a lot more practical. Getting the infrastructure in place was an absolute nightmare, though. I can imagine. Well, thanks very much for this gasoline. No problem at all. Oh, but I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but be careful, okay? Gasoline is really flammable, you know? Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this, actually.
That conveyor was also one of Professor Russell's inventions, huh?
He really is an amazing guy, isn't he? He's actually just a funny old man, though.
Don't be rude, Estelle. Not that I disagree.
Don't be rude when you're so correct. Hey, looking to take an airship? You're out of luck if you're headed westbound. I'm afraid it just left. No, we're not here for that. We're looking for a guy called Gustav. Oh, you want to see the chief? Sorry, he's not around right now. Oh, he's away somewhere? Yes, he's been over at Leston Fortress the past few days. The Royal Army made an urgent request for some maintenance work on their patrol ship. Leston Fortress? It's the Royal Army's largest military base along Valeria shore. It's in the northern part of Zeiss. I guess he won't be back anytime soon then. So what do we do now? Not sure what you need him for, but he should be back before long. I got a message not long ago, see? Huh? Is the next airliner here already? Nope, it's just incredible timing. He has a private airship? Nah, it's probably just part of like the military, right? You gotta assume.
It's an orange airliner. Wait, is that even a thing? No, I don't think that's an airliner. Some of its components look different, and there are mechanical arms attached too. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's the Central Factory's factory ship, Leibniz.
It's the same model as our airliner, but has more equipment and functions. It's used for maintaining large equipment, carrying heavy products, that sort of thing. Whoa, it's like a flying workshop. Wait a minute, is Gustav on that ship? He sure is.
Why don't you go talk to him now?
Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding about impeccable timing, hey? Okay, you're Bartholomew. Look at that, beautiful, huh? Yep.
What do you kids want? Leibniz is loaded with tons of equipment and machines. Ain't a place for kids.
Actually, we're looking for someone. We were wondering if there might be someone called Gustav aboard the ship.
You were looking for me?
Oh, you're the maintenance chief? They explained that Professor Russell wanted an internal combustion engine.
Ha! So it's one of old man Russell's errands. An internal combustion engine, huh? Well, ain't that perfect timing?
Seems like we're full of perfect timing, hey?
Wait
Huh?
there.
You don't think he has one on the ship?
Yeah, looks like it.
Here, take it. Watch it though. It's heavy.
Yeah, carrying that with one hand, like that seems... maybe I just don't know what the internal combustion engines of this world look like. But like, fuck, I have to carry like a barrel of glue, and I imagine that like weighs less than this. And when you carry it by the handle as opposed to like just two-handing it or like gripping it outside of the handle, you know, it feels so much heavier. I can't even imagine trying to do that single-handedly. By the handle? Nah. Maybe I'm weak though. Received internal combustion engine.
Whoa, you're right about it being heavy. But I can totally handle it.
Not bad for a young girl like you. You've got guts. I like you.
Thanks, I
Funny,
guess.
eh? We just got this back from the army, and now the old man wants it.
What? You got it from the army?
The thing is, we were lending that sample to the Royal Army for a while. Said it was for some kind of research.
They are 100% like looking into creating a weapon that functions when orbital stuff is down, and are going to try to research or like whether it's them. I think the black orb maybe comes from us. And they were trying to like give it to Cassius as like a whistleblower kind of thing going on. And like the plan is like, oh, we're creating stuff that'll work when the orbments don't. Like we're gonna create like basically EMPs and then stuff that works when the EMPs, except it's not electrical OMPs. But yeah, we're going to do that, and create weapons and machines that work when orbital stuff is down, so we can like have a leg up in wartime.
They finally gave it back to us today.
Huh, that sure is a strange coincidence. Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, since we got what we were looking for, let's head back to the professor's place.
Yep, sure thing. Thanks a lot, Mr. Gustav.
No problem. Tell the old man I said hi.
Man, this entire
I wonder
company.
what it's like inside the factory ship. I'd love to take a peek.
Getting in would be a hard sell. There's probably confidential things in there.
Bummer.
Okay. I wanted to see how far it'd let me go. Yeah, what I was gonna say about that is that it you know what? I lost it.
Is it possible for robots to
I lost the thread. You, we're back. We've got the things you asked for. Ah, you're back. Thank you so much, you guys. Handed over our shit. Ooh, that was getting so heavy. Well done, both of you. We just finished the modifications. All that's left is to install the internal combustion engine and pour in the gasoline. Tita, my dear, time for the final touches. Okay. And done. Wow, that's a chunky addition. Is that the internal combustion engine? Yes, that's right. It burns gasoline inside, and that energy powers the engine, the machine. Fuck. I see. So now that we can operate the machine without using orbital energy. Indeed. Time to fire it up and see if it works. And beep boop. Ah, it's so loud. It makes a lot more noise and vibrations compared to the orbital engine. Indeed, that's one of its drawbacks. It appears we were right about it not activating the black orbit. Now then, let's start dismantling it. I'm so nervous. Whoa! Those sparks are intense. Alright, let's stop here a minute. Let's check how much of the frame we've managed to cut. Just a scratch? I can't believe that's all that happened, even with the saw made of special alloy. What a hard material. I think we can cut through it eventually with enough persistence. Yeah, like that's the thing. If it's scratched, it can be cut through. Is essentially the takeaway here. We'll likely need to replace the blade several times, though. It's gonna be a battle of endurance now, huh? Professor, may I? Wait, no. I see the modifications have been done safely. Of course, who do you think I am? So, what's up? Something happened? We just received a message for you from the inn in Elmo. Seems the orbital pump used to drop the spring water has broken. They need you to fix it, or else they gotta close the hot springs. What? You can't be serious! Unbelievable now of all times. Want me to send another technician instead? No. That thing is a clunker from over 4 decades ago. It's far too outdated for the younger ones. They only know modern machines. They only know be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. This is quite the dilemma. Yeah, this is gonna be our excuse to go to the hot springs. It's finally time. We get to relax. It's our vacation episode now. Grandpa, I could go in your place. What? Tita. Also, like, their two voices are the same, just like one's higher, one's lower. I helped with the maintenance last time you took me there, remember? So I know how to do it. Yes, I know you're more than capable, but
My concern lies elsewhere. I agree. There are a lot of monsters along the road. But, Grandma Mao's in trouble. We can't just ignore it. Hey, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? Ensuring safety along the road is one of Bracer's duties. Don't worry, we can ensure Tita gets to and from Elmo safely. If you two go with her, there should be no need to worry. I suppose that could work. I've always been confused on the line about bracers, because it's like, are they law enforcement, like protecting people where it's part of their duty? Are they closer to mercenaries and like, you know, that type of guild where they're like paid to do this stuff because they're like volunteering to do it? Which, like, if they frame it as like, oh yeah, this is our version of paying you guys for your work with investigating the orbment, like you know, this is our payment for that, then that could make sense. But are you sure it's not too much trouble? Hey kid, no need to worry. We'll go to Elmo together. Thank you so much, Miss Estelle, Mr. Joshua. Grandpa, Mr. Murdoch. I guess I'll be going then. I'm counting on you, Tita. Take care out there. All right. So I imagine that this is when we're going to get new additional side quests. They didn't come in at the top of the morning. Oh. He tried to. You're trying fast travel, huh? Elmo, huh? Sounds exciting. It's a hot spring town, right? Yeah, it's a really lovely place. Grandpa took me there a few times. So, time to get going? It's out through the south gate, right? Yes, you just follow the Plains Road south and you're there. All right, let's get going. Now that we have 3 of us, I think I am going to tackle the,
Hey, what will it be?
What to pick? What to pick?
There's so much here.
Thanks.
sorry,
I
to
can't
finish
decide.
There's so much here.
the thought.
I pick you.
I'm going to pick up quests, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do the tower. This go out because like I think last time we ended up with 4 people. It was only during like lockdown cutscene segments. So I'm gonna try that again. Yeah.
Let's begin.
All right, yeah, let's make a plan. I have a sneaking suspicion that the next episode is going to be a bunch of these side quests before we get to Elmo Village. So we'll probably do that then as an episode. Then I'll do the Crimson Tower off camera, or I'll record it just in case something happens that I'm unaware of. But if nothing happens, I'll probably just cut that out completely. But so next episode we'll go through all of these. Or attempt to go through all of them. With the way we go, it'll probably be 2 episodes, and then or 1.5 with the boss fight. But yeah, I think that's our order of operations here. Let's go pick up whatever this question mark one is, and same at the wolf. Same at wolf base, whatever they call it. And then we'll call it from there. All right, it is a question mark, but it's not a question mark there. It's not a question mark here. Is it out here? What's our question mark? Tell me. Oh, mailbox right by the door. Huh? Looks like something arrived in the mailbox. Another package for Grandpa, probably. If it's his work, I should deliver it to him right away. Ida opened the mailbox and peered inside. Oh, it's... Hey, what's wrong? It's some kind of package. It's wrapped up so nicely and neatly. It has to be. It must be... I knew it! It's a package from Mom and Dad! Say what? It's from your parents? They're both orbital mechanics and have been working overseas for a long time. I hear they teach engineering in places where Ormans aren't widespread yet. So they haven't come back to Zeiss in years. I see. So that means the package was sent from abroad, huh? I've never seen a device like this before. Yeah, it's probably one of their latest inventions. They send me things like this every now and then to let me know how they're doing. Looking at this tells me what they've been up to. Whoa, what's going on? This is an automatic orbital wave search mode. It must be for stabilizing long-distance communication. Since it works even in remote areas without relay stations, Mom must be developing a communication network. This manual mode likely makes it usable even in wide remote regions. Seems like her switch has been completely flipped. But I gotta say, the Russell family sure knows what they're doing when it comes to inventing stuff. Yeah, I want to know what, like, I had this thought when it turned out that Sir was Grandpa or whatever. There's somebody for everyone for sure, but what freak was like, yeah, this is the man that I want to have kids with. And then in addition, their child, whether it was the mom or the dad of Tita, their child found someone else who absolutely matches their freak enough to like abandon their child to spread the good word of orbital stuff, orbments. Like they are going abroad as missionaries for orbments. And they're like, fuck our daughter, leave her behind with her crazy ass grandpa. Yeah, being able to tell how each of them is doing just by looking at their inventions is really something. Only the Russell family could communicate with each other like this. I'm sorry, I got carried away. It's been so long since I've seen them, so I get really excited when I see something they made. No need to apologize, you just enjoy the moment. I was just thinking though, Tita, do you send stuff to your parents too? I do sometimes. I make things and send them off, hoping they'll see how I'm doing. But compared to Mom and Grandpa, my inventions aren't nearly so impressive. So it is Mom. So Dad was like, yes, somehow that makes a lot of sense. And lately I feel more worried about the things I make might be a bit childish. I don't think you need to worry about that. I'm sure your parents would be happy with anything you sent them. Yeah, you put your heart into making it, right? So your parents would definitely love to see it. Estelle, Joshua. Would you mind taking a quick look at my invention? You want some advice, huh? Sure, I can check it out. So should we head to your house? Yes, anytime you're free, just stop by my desk on the second floor. Thanks so much. I mean, it is right there, so it doesn't make sense to, like, go away. So we'll see what she invented next time.
Just as a reminder, if you're enjoying this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell other people to check this out. Really, word of mouth is the only way this gets out there. So thank you for watching.